What's up, viewers? Patrick from Bible Versus. I'm back with another YouTube video, and this is episode 1 of Being Yourself Wicked by Isaiah. And today's verse comes out of Psalm 139, verse 14, and it reads, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. Let me read that one more time. This is Psalm 139, 14, and it says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. And that's what that verse means, and let's get right into it. We're going to start looking at being yourself. And in Titus 2 verse 7 it says, in all things show yourself to be an example of good deeds, with purity and doctrine dignified. In 1 Corinthians 11:31 it says, but if we judged ourselves rightly, we would not be judged. So I guess what that's saying is I guess if we judged ourselves like the right way and not judge people like by their looks or their race or their ethnic background, basically we would not be judged. In Philippians 2:4 it says, do not merely look out for your own personal interest, but also for the interest of others. So basically what I think that means is like not just worrying about your own interests, but also focusing on the interest of others. In 2 Timothy 2:15 it says, be diligent to present yourself approved to God as a workman who does not need to be ashamed, accurately handling the word of truth. The word workmanship also was mentioned in another verse in Ephesians 2. That's what I think it says in Ephesians 2 verse, I don't know what the verse is, but it says, for we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus. And I feel like I don't know if it's right or not, but this sort of makes a lot of sense than in addition to that verse in Ephesians 2. In Daniel 5:17, this is what it says. And Daniel answered and said before the king, keep your gifts for yourself, or give your rewards to someone else. However, I will read the inscription to the king and make the interpretation known to him. I don't know what an inscription is, but that's really interesting. But this was Daniel talking, and it was really interesting. And finally, in 2 Corinthians 5:13, it says, For if we are beside ourselves, it is for God. If we are of sound mind, it is for you. And the verse to leave you with today, here it comes. In Romans 8:35, it says, who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall trouble or hardship or persecution or famine or nakedness or danger or sword? That's going to do it for the video. Thanks for watching. Until next time we meet again, viewers, in every way, God's way is always the best way.